Urban hippie 101, yeah. Run it up, yeah. I do what I want, I be breaking all the rules. I want a bad bitch like 5 times 2. You ain't with my squad, then you really ain't cool. You can try all you want, but can't do what I do. I do what I want, I be breaking all the rules. I want to.
You know what? We're gonna start off with this.
Yeah, where we starting, man?
We're gonna start with the NBA finals real quick.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's take it there.
So you have a team. Do you have a dog in the fight right now?
I got a dog in the fight.
All right.
Warriors. I go with the Warriors now.
Okay. It's a smart man. Smart man. Okay. So
smart better.
What you think about this whole thing with Draymond? 'Cause that's the biggest news.
I mean, honestly, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that they suspended the man for what it looks like to be nothing. It's nothing. I mean, LeBron pushed him to the ground, clear as day, and he stepped over him, clear as day, looked right at him, stepped over him when he could have went left or right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, what do you expect Draymond to do? Yeah, that could have ended way worse than what it really did.
Yeah, it could have.
I mean, if Draymond really wanted to take it there, but he pretty much played it cool. Went to try to get a rebound.
Yeah.
And then whatever happened after that is whatever. I mean, but
and the thing about it, LeBron didn't even complain about the supposed hit. He's complaining about the name he got called.
Yeah,
and it's like, you've never heard that before.
And honestly, that's the thing. I don't even buy that. I think if he wants to complain about, like, I seen the situation right when it happened. I remember watching, like, he snapped. Mm-hmm. Like, he snapped at that point. So I knew Draymond had to say something.
That's what it was. He said.
I knew he had to say something, but they say he just said the B word or whatever called him. But I think he had to say something. Something else was said. Like, the B word might have been said, but I think it may have been in reference to LeBron's girl in some type of way. If he said something about, because it was about his family. He said, he's a family man. So I think if he said something that made a reference towards LeBron's girl or something, something you'll be like, that's where the B probably came from.
But it's all trash talk.
He snapped. Yeah, ain't no way he just believed that. I'm not gonna believe that LeBron is just snapped just because he got called the B word.
But I kind of
like that.
I kind of can, because LeBron is so used to being catered to. People like when he get hard fouls. They not like a hard fouls that somebody else would get. Like, it's more somebody holding him, pulling him down or something. And he always had this look on his face like he know the refs in the NBA gonna protect him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I feel like when people don't talk trash to him a lot. So when somebody do, he always like look at the ref like, is he serious? Like, do he know who he talking to? And it's like, bruh, like, you still got to play the game. Like,
exactly.
It doesn't matter what your name is if you're the golden boy off the court. Like, and he playing like trash. And like, he's lost my respect over the last 3 years. The first one, it was the last one with the Spurs, because you really saw him with the Heat. He's complaining for every call.
Mm-hmm.
A missed layup, whether he get bumped or not, he's looking to the refs, and it's like, bruh, like, you can't make them all. If that's the case, just go dunk it if you want to make sure it go in.
And he could.
He could, but
he didn't got that in him though. That's the thing. He's not that mindset. That's not LeBron.
Yeah, he been killing me. And then
it's not LeBron.
The back and forth between them is funny though. Clay was like, he's like, it's a man's league, so I guess he got his feelings hurt.
Yeah.
And LeBron is the like, his whole response was weak to me.
I'm gonna take the high road.
I'm gonna take the high road. I'll take the high road.
Wow.
And then his laugh, like, it's like, bro, just, you gotta lead your team. Like, you're the reason.
But now he has no excuse though.
He got no excuse.
Now, if you lose with no Draymond on the court, you have no excuse.
And Kyrie,
he already had no excuse because he's had all his weapons.
Everybody there,
something like last year.
That's what I was waiting for.
He's already had no excuse, and now he really has no excuse.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Like, no excuses. You got what you wanted. I wanted to shed all the credit.
He said he the man. I mean, I just seen the other best player in the world, Steph Curry, come down from 3-1 and win a series.
Now,
it can be done.
3 in a row.
It could be done, but I don't see it happening though. That's the thing. I don't see it happening. I don't.
What you got to say, Nicole? You over there?
You over there laughing.
What you got to say?
I'm just a hater. So,
I'm glad.
Are you a LeBron hater?
Nah.
I'm just a hater.
That's that Southern Cali in her, so she hates on everything up north.
Up north, you're right.
Oh, she's not a
hater.
She don't like
not everything up north.
Everything.
Okay, but we'll wait till football season.
But that's the original spot for them, though. That's the original spot for the Raiders. So you might as well. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. You got the Rams now, though. Y'all got the Rams now. So
no, I don't.
They came back.
You do.
They came back.
You better take pride in those Rams.
For
No,
real.
I
Yeah, man, but it's gonna be interesting though. It should be a good game tonight.
It should.
I think we still should be able to pull it out. I want us to pull it out by 20.
Yeah.
Just to show them like it really
Oh,
didn't make that much
honestly,
of a
I
difference.
mean, you about to be in the Oracle game. What's this, game 5?
Yeah, we still call it the
And
Coliseum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. But they in Steph's home. They at his home. You know,
Yeah.
him and Clay.
Yeah.
Honestly, they about due for one of them. You know, just performances where they both come out for 30 apiece or something.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's about to happen tonight, especially with everything going on. They got nothing
Yeah.
less to,
I
and
think
they
all
just want to
this-
go ahead and get that ring too. It's,
Yeah, everything is fueling the fire for it
Yeah.
to be a good game on either side. So LeBron and them should come out and get their best, and we should come out and give our best. So it should be a great game, like just to watch for a basketball fan.
Yep.
As a Golden State fan, me personally, I just want us to blow them out.
I mean, honestly, it's gonna turn out to be that way.
I think so. I really feel that.
Because I think that the Warriors best versus the Cavs best. That's about what it should turn out to be.
Yeah, and we
For
if we
real.
can win. We show we can win without Steph. So we definitely can win without
Without
Draymond.
Draymond.
I
I
think
mean,
we
it's
can pull a few
Draymond.
out.
Yeah,
We can pull a few
it's
out.
just Draymond.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, he's
He
that
brings
that
energy.
emotional energy, but he's not scoring 30 a game.
Yeah. Now, let me ask this: with him being suspended, he's still on the bench, right? Street clothes, right?
He can't be in the building.
He can't be in the building at all.
Yeah, so now
dang,
it's
I
a
was gonna
fine.
say because that would help the energy. At least he could still be there cheering on.
It's
you
a
know,
fine
bring
if
the-
he is, but they said the fine is
vocal.
only like $2,500.
Oh, that ain't
I'm
nothing.
pretty sure the owner got $2,500.
Yeah, he'll be in the
So-
building cheering on.
But they said the reports now he gonna be at the OCO, which is the Raiders and A's stadium. They said he gonna be in the suite, and so like the stadiums are like they're right here by each other.
Okay.
So it's like a little tunnel you can walk across. So he'll be in the suite. They said watching at the other one. So then once the game is about over, if it goes like that, then
He'll
just
be
start
able to come
walking
over there and celebrate.
Yeah,
at the
they
end.
said he'll be able to join the celebration, but he can't be in the building or it's a fine.
Ah.
So I think the Warriors want to keep it up and up. I think they try to keep it classy, so
Yeah.
they're not
Try
going
to
to
keep it,
push the
yeah.
buttons. But if it was the Cavs,
Yeah.
I mean the Mavericks, Mark Cuban will be like, come sit right next to me. I'm gonna pay that.
Yeah,
money,
I'm gonna pay it.
and
Yeah.
we gonna be in there. So yeah, but it's gonna be interesting, man.
It will. It will.
Yeah, I can't wait for 6:00. I'm ready for this. Like, man, it's gonna be a good one. So let's see what else I got. A couple topics we want to get into. Nicole, did you get those questions?
No.
Nothing came through. Okay. So let's start it off with your name. What
Synco.
made you? Yeah.
Synco came from everybody. I used to play football.
Okay.
And I went to South Dakota State University. That's where I played at.
Okay.
And I wore number 5.
Okay.
And nickname just came out. It's just always Synco. Synco. Everybody just called me Synco. So, and I spelled it Cinco, like the actual Synco.
Okay.
And that was like my Twitter name and everything, like 5Synco5.
Yeah.
And then as like football became to an end for me, like when I graduated, like I didn't really get opportunities to like continue playing, like so I just pretty much gave it up.
Okay.
And then I had like a lot of concussions, so migraine issues. So it was just kind of time for me to just live life outside of football.
Yeah.
And started doing music, started pursuing music.
Okay.
And thought it was dope to keep my same name, but switch the spelling.
Yeah.
You know, that fits more of like a musical sense. So
Yeah.
Synco
Yeah.
is where that came to life.
Okay.
And then that's when I changed my Twitter name to Synco, and the death of the other Synco, the birth of that Synco, and
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, because in Arizona, they would see Cinco, they would think automatically think you was
Yeah,
a Latino artist.
Yeah, they think I'm Latino or no, it ain't. It's not like that.
But then they would give you radio play, crazy enough.
You would think.
On power. On some of these stations, it seems like they a little
Yeah.
one-sided with some of their radio play. But yeah, that's cool though. So let me get to these other. So how long? Okay, so how long have you been doing music? So has it been?
I've been doing music since it had been 2000. I started doing it when I was in college.
Okay.
Started recording like my junior year.
Okay.
But it was just like a hobby for fun, for real. Like outside of free time for football, my free time, that was what I would do.
Yeah.
Was record or play video games or something.
Okay.
Staying out of trouble for the most part.
Okay.
And then as I got done with football, that was like I graduated in 2012, so it'd have been like pretty much 2013 is when I started doing like music.
Okay.
And started pretty much taking it serious and just the whole nine. So It's been a good, what was that, 3 years, 4 years now?
Okay.
So getting seasoned in the game now.
So who influenced you and motivated you growing up?
Influences for me, it's crazy because a lot of people would honestly say that, you know, they come in, like you get your typical Biggie, Pac, you know, these other old artists. But for me, honestly, I can't even say, I didn't relate to that music because when I was coming up, I didn't listen to it for real at that age.
How old are you?
I'm 25 right now.
Okay, yeah.
So I was born in 1990.
So you just was at that
Yeah. So I was young at that age, like when they were, making noise, and it's like I wasn't really listening to music for real like that until I got to like high school.
Okay.
So like my very first influences would have been like Lil Wayne. Really was like the first like mixtape that I ever like got.
Okay.
Was one of the Young Money series, I believe. And then other than that, Wale. Come 09 really is when I started really getting into music heavy.
Okay.
Like 08, 09, like towards the end of high school, like right when I got to college. Wale, Kid Ink, Wiz Khalifa was a heavy influence.
Yeah.
So those were the type of artists that I would say help kind of mold me into what I am now. Got me started.
Okay. So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Detroit. I was born in Detroit.
Okay.
And then I moved to Atlanta, and then moved to Kansas City. My dad's job kind of moved us around a little bit. So yeah. I ended up graduating high school out of Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
And then went to South Dakota State to play football there.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Did
then
you go to SDSU?
yeah, SDSU.
Oh, that's
What do you know?
I lived in Brookings.
In
and
Brookings?
Then I moved to
What?
Falls. Yeah.
Wow,
I thought
small
you
world,
said that the first
small
time.
world.
I'm like,
Small world. Yeah. I went to. What year were you there?
I was there with my ex, and it was 2006, 7.
Oh, that was before my time.
Like way before your time.
Yeah, I didn't get there until like 08.
Okay.
Or no, 09 would have been the first year.
Yeah, I just moved from there. So yeah, I was out there for a couple of years. So you was in the snow then.
Yeah. I hated it. It was brutal.
So that's why
anybody's ever.
like
I had to migrate out of there. Like I did my 4 years there while I was in school,
Okay.
but it was like, man, that's a whole different like animal when it comes to the weather, like that cold.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
So
There's
Coach
no way.
Bubak was there with
Yeah,
you, right?
Bubak.
Okay.
That's who recruited me.
Oh,
Bubak
okay.
is who recruited me. Came to my, he came to like all my high school basketball games is when he started recruiting me. That's what's crazy. Is like he didn't even come to my football games to see me.
Wow.
He came to basketball games.
He's a really cool dude.
Yeah, and
Like,
then he's real cool. And then he got me to sign there. That's how cool he was. Shout out my man, Coach Bubak.
Small world, for
right?
real.
Real small.
Small world.
Everybody's coming there. That was I Do right there.
Yeah.
Exclusive. It's an exclusive. Y'all hearing it here first on Support District
Here
Radio,
first.
man. On Let's Do Lex. Synco with I Do coming off that Gemini project, man. So that's coming out June 19th, right?
June 19th.
June 19th. So y'all look out
That's
for that, man.
my birthday, drop date, Father's Day.
That's your birthday too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot
You
of going.
playing
It's a
this
lot
out for
going.
real.
Yeah. This
That's
is
what's
playing
up.
to the T.
Yeah, strategic. That's what's up, man. So that's the perfect. So where's it gonna be at? It's gonna be on website, iTunes.
It's gonna be on my website. I'm gonna have it on strictly. It's gonna be exclusively on my website.
Okay.
Everything's straight. Right, that's the only place you're gonna find this one. It's not even gonna be on my SoundCloud.
Okay.
It won't be on iTunes. You can find previous projects of mine on iTunes and everything.
Okay.
But I'm trying to bridge that gap between the middleman,
Yeah,
and I'm trying to really, I'm trying to
Yeah.
build my own platform right now.
That's
So
what's
this is that first project that I can, I'm gonna do it with.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's gonna be available on syncomusic.com. That's SYNCO music music.com.
Okay.
And that's the only spot you'll be able to get it from.
So y'all can't lie to him and be like, yeah, I heard it on SoundCloud. Yeah, I checked
Nope.
out your
Nope.
Yeah, listen to it. Nah.
Negative.
No lie, no fake supporters,
No
man. You can't be like, yeah, I did.
No,
Yeah, I heard
you gotta
yeah.
come.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
got
come
it.
get it.
On the SoundCloud, yeah.
Trust
Right,
me, you'll want to
right,
come
right.
get it. You'll want to come
That's
get it,
what's
for
up.
real.
Definitely, I like it.
And you said you're going to possibly be shooting a video for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot a video for that one. I'm gonna shoot a
Okay.
video for multiple projects or multiple songs on that whole project.
Okay.
Right now, I've got we shot one video so far. I shot the video to Wreck, which is actually the intro to the rap side.
Okay.
So we did shoot that. and I'm about to shoot like 2 videos in the next 2 days for some songs on the R&B side.
Okay.
So we're gonna visuals will be coming live real soon.
That's what's up. So when you in the studio, like, do you ask me, like, what's your process?
My process? That's very interesting. I used to do a lot of writing.
Okay.
It used to be, okay, when I first started, it was like, all right, I listen to a beat, I'll sit down with the notepad with my headphones on for a while, and I would write out, a whole song,
Okay.
and go from there, and then go in and record it.
Yeah.
Now I'm at this point where I began to feel like I was in a box when I was writing on paper.
Okay.
So I put the paper down, and I would just turn on the beat in the studio, load up the session, get everything going, and literally just start making the music off the top of my head.
Okay.
And go from there and just vibe into the music. Just off of what I feel, more so of what I'm trying to put in between these lines on this paper.
Yeah.
So for me, it makes my music feels more genuine to me, feels more real.
Okay.
Because all I can do is talk about literally what I know.
Yeah.
And like what I've been through and what what I want to express.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of time out of the process too. A lot of time, to believe it or not. I mean, I went from making one or 2 songs a day type to now I can push out 5 songs in a day, 6 songs in a day.
Okay.
Just off of just going in there and vibing to a beat.
Yeah.
And just building from there.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I usually build the hook first. It's usually, more times than not, the hook will come to me first.
Okay.
When I listen to the beat, now I'll feel the hook, lay that down, and then as I'm usually laying the hook down, then it's like the hook always brings in, like, I'm already thinking about what I'm about to do in this verse.
Yeah.
So then it's like by the end, all right, then we start going in on the verse.
That's what's up.
Lay everything out there. Go in and add the harmonies, whatever you want to add, to it, obviously, and magic.
Okay. See, and I'm obviously, because I do music too, but I'll write I'm like a perfectionist with mine, so I try to write, and then I'll struggle with my hooks unless it just come to me. So I'm like, I'll let you do some hooks.
Yeah, I can be the hook man.
That's what's up. So with that process, so like you said, you find it saves you time, so you can make more music.
It saves a lot of time, honestly, and then also, like I said, I was trying to invoke like a feeling. I wanted to start feeling more of my music, because I was listening to my music, and then like from when I was writing, and I was just like, man, I'm hearing music, but I'm not feeling it.
Okay.
Like I'm really not feeling it. Like I want to feel like when I'm listening to another artist, like I can feel it. It's making me feel something.
Yeah.
And I was listening to my music, and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling it.
Okay. So,
and like I said, when I put that pen down and just began to start making music off of how I feel, and the feeling of the beat, and just the whole vibe, it made a difference. It made a difference. And then I was able to start feeling the music. You can feel it more.
That's what's up.
You can feel it.
Whatever process works for you to get your creativity out, definitely go with that. Because sticking yourself in the box, I don't think that works. Everybody can't fit.
Only time I write, I still write, like, because I love to write, but the only time I write now is like when I'm writing for like another artist or something. If I'm writing like a song, I'm songwriting for somebody else, I'll write. If I'm writing something like for a female to sing, like I write that out.
Okay.
But all my music, there's no evidence. there's no evidence besides what you get in the track.
That's what's up. Okay. And how many previous projects do you have out?
I think there's 3 mixtapes, two EPs. No, 4 mixtapes and 2 EPs is what I have.
Okay, so you've been working.
Yeah, I've been definitely working.
That's
like I said, now I got a crazy catalog right now.
Yeah.
I got me a terabyte of hard drive space.
So and fill it up.
It's getting filled. Getting filled. And it's got a lot of heat on there now.
That's what's up.
I got a lot. So, like I said, I record a lot of songs a day. Like, that's all I do.
Okay.
Anybody that know me, I'm in the studio 24/7.
Okay, so you're really dedicated to it.
Yeah, I'm dedicated. I've invested in like I used to go to studios and spend a bunch of money in the studio recording time, and it got me to the point where it was like, all right, well, I need to start investing and putting my money smart, using like spending it smarter.
Yeah.
When I'm spending all this money in recording time, I could also be spending some of this money and getting my own equipment as well,
True.
and then learning how to do all this myself.
True.
So that's why I started back then. That was my mindset. So I began to start buying and purchasing equipment to where the point now I have a full studio in my house.
Okay.
So, and I go to sleep, I wake up, I'm recording.
Yeah.
I'm recording all day,
Yeah.
like literally all day.
Yeah, the
And
convenience of
you know,
having everything
anybody
with
tell
you
you
is
that
perfect.
anybody come over, you know, we record.
Y'all
Record.
So your
Music going somewhere.
mixtapes, are those on your website as well, or?
No, they're on DatPiff. The mixtapes are on DatPiff.
Okay.
You can just search my name, Synco, on DatPiff, and you'll come across. There's Clear for Takeoff. There's a mixtape. There's Versatility. Things Change. And then the projects you'll find on iTunes would be Fast Life was an EP I dropped.
How about all the people that don't have
iPhones. What do you got?
I got a Galaxy.
You got a Galaxy? Well, you can get SoundCloud.
You can get the
Just go to my SoundCloud.
Okay,
I got a
so
lot
I
of
don't
music.
even have
I got a lot of
that.
music
Oh,
on my
it's an app you
SoundCloud.
can
It's
download.
Okay.
an app called SoundCloud.
It's a free app.
You should definitely get it. I recommend you get
Okay.
SoundCloud.
Budget.
Shout out SoundCloud.
Okay, so SoundCloud.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I
SoundCloud
have
that
an
pick,
iPad,
too.
so I mean, I
Oh, there
could
you go.
iTunes off my iPad.
Yeah. And then DatPiff, they have an app too. I don't know. It should. It might be on
Is
Samsung.
that an iPhone thing too?
No, I think it's
Okay.
worldwide. I think it's on
Yeah.
the
I
platform.
need you to understand.
Yeah, DatPiff is that's
They can have an app.
an online platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can
okay.
just go to it on the computer.
Or
Just
that,
type
yeah.
in datpiff.com,
Gotcha.
and then just
I'm
boom,
gonna-
you're good.
I'm gonna do all that today. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
recommend
do
it.
it.
Do your research. You can do your homework on it. There's plenty out there.
That's what's up. So you said now that's the rap side.
Yeah, that's the rap side.
We gonna get into the now. Do you want to play another one off the rap side, or you want to go to the?
That's the only radio friendly one we got
Okay.
right now. That's it for the rap side.
Okay, so we'll do the
At
other
the
side.
moment.
But before we get to that side, this is Let's Do Lunch. So I got to know, studio like I say studio eats. So like when you in the studio, do you have like specific foods that you like to eat?
I love gummy bears. I love gummy bears.
That's not a
He
meat
said
food.
food.
I know. It's not food, but that's like my snack. Honestly,
Okay.
for me in the studio, the necessities I need are 420 friendly.
Okay.
So I definitely need a 420 friendly environment when I record.
Yeah.
Because that's more so my veggies and what I eat. And then
Nicely
nicely put. But no, other than that, like I said, I like to snack on gummy bears. I like gummy bears.
Okay.
Other than that, when I'm in the studio, I don't really eat too much in the studio. That's where like we'll usually that's usually break time when it's time to eat. When people get hungry, and it's like, all right, let's get out of the studio and go grab some food somewhere. And then we just go pick up something or go sit down somewhere and eat, and then come back and get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, we use the food as usually a break. So more so or not, there's drinks in the studio. I like to stay hydrated, so I'm nicely sipping room temp water.
Yeah.
Is ideal.
Yeah.
Other than that, champagne, time to time.
Turn it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get to that level.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up.
But yeah, nothing too extravagant though on the eats
Okay.
in the lab.
Okay. So the next one you want to play? What's the next one you want us to play?
The next one we'll get into would be on the R&B side is going to be Workout. That song is it's a dope record. It's a song about obviously the song says workout, but once you get into it, it's got love into it as well. It's got love and working out built into one subject there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a pretty fun record.
All right. That's what's up.
So I think you guys enjoy it. Tuning in to Workout right now.
There we go, man. So this is another exclusive right here. I wish Archie Words was in here from Exaggerate Truth. He does all the sound effects on his.
yeah.
Not that good. He's exclusive. I can't do it. But this is an exclusive right here from Synco, man, off that Gemini project coming June 19th. So y'all get ready for it. This is Workout. Y'all tune in right now, man. Let's do lunch right here on Support District Radio Network. My Radio Phoenix.
the radio room.
Yeah, radio ready.
Yeah. They try to label it. Cause you'd be amazed, cause I like first time I had a song on 98.3.
Yeah.
Like the dude I had mixed that song actually. I had him make me a clean copy.
Okay.
And he sent me the dirty version back again. So the version I accidentally sent to the station is the dirty version. So I'm sitting there listening, you know, and it's like he had the clean version. I heard him like we sat there and made it. Yeah, alright, it's clean. We went over it many times, making sure everything is chopped out. Everything is good. He sent me the dirty version. That's what I sent. And then like I'm sitting there listening to the radio, and all of a sudden I hear boom, right out the gate. And I'm like, oh, and it was on live, and then you hear them just like panicking back, you know, just trying to get it all off their hair or whatever. So it's like, man, and it's like, yeah, it's not.
It happens sometimes.
So I'll be making sure, like, ever since then, that was like my very first like radio experience, like being on the radio ever. Like,
Even from there, you can't go nowhere above though.
yeah, it's like, man, I'll be making sure, like, sorry, that's the clean version, make sure it's marked, clean, radio ready, boom, it's getting out.
We can make love on the couch. We can try to move position. We can do it for a workout. We can make love 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 in the kitchen. We can make love on the couch. We can try to move position.
Yeah, someone was up with our the Wi-Fi, so they heard it just started working at 1. So like they didn't hear us talking basketball.
Okay.
Music and everything they heard. I'll probably replay like here the first hour.
I don't care if it's the morning, I don't care if it's the late night. I'm just hoping that you're horny, cause I'm only here for the late pipe. We can go all night, we can go all day.
This a producer in
Go
Florida.
all night.
Yeah, that's when
We can do your way. We can make love in the kitchen. We can make love on the couch. We can try to move position. We can do it for a workout. We can make love 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 in the
That's a
kitchen.
good one.
Oh my
We can make
goodness.
love on the couch. We can try a new position. We can do it for a workout. We can make love for a workout. We can make love for a workout.
that's what I've been working on.
We can make love for a
Just
workout.
trying to make, like, I've been making like simple like this, just making everything simple. Just trying to make things simple. That's what people want. And that's what is catchy to people. You know, it gets stuck in people's heads. You just sing it all day. Like my whole process now, like I be feeling like when I make a song, I want you to hear the verse, hear the hook a little bit, hear the verse, and by the time that hook come back again when it drops, you should be able to sing along with it, you know, and be good.
I like that one dude, that one song out there, everybody know the chorus and stuff in the car. What's that
It's a
song?
few of them out
What is
there.
it, Lifestyle? Is that the name of the song?
Oh yeah.
And I still to this day be just waiting for somebody to just tell me what he's saying. Like, it's a catchy song, but I don't know what you're saying.
I like clarity.
Yeah, that's gonna be stuck
I
in my
like
head.
clarity. I like clarity.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy Jay Jones, aka CJ Philman, and we are back. This is Let's Do Lunch right here on Support District Radio Network, My Radio Phoenix. And like I said before, we in the building with Synco, man. And y'all just heard Workout off that upcoming project,
Yeah.
Gemini. It's coming out June 19th. It's his birthday.
It's my
It's
birthday.
Father's
That's
Day.
right. That's right.
It would have been Game 7 if the Cavs would have been able to hang with
Yeah,
us.
we ain't going to Game 7.
So,
We ain't going.
so he's strategically playing that out because that's his birthday, name of the album. Here you go, man. So y'all can get that, man, on his website. What's that website again?
That's www.syncomusic.com. That's syncomusic.com.
And something, I'm going to give you a quick piece of advice that somebody told me, a good friend of the station, Cosmic Cadence. He said, somebody told him, so I'm passing it down like third remove. When you saying www, nowadays you just wasting people's time.
Really? Yeah,
just hit them with your...
Yeah, just hit them.
Like,
Syncomusic.com. That's
there it is.
I mean, it's 2016. You don't need
there it is. We don't need the W. Or the H. If somebody hit you with the HTTP, like you like, come on, man. I don't got time.
I don't need the whole URL right now. Yeah. But,
so we definitely going to post that on the Let's Do Lunch page, man. So y'all go like that page. If you're listening, you definitely should already like the page. We're gonna put it on the page. You'll be able to click that link and find it. And what are you putting it up like at midnight or like?
That's gonna I usually try to do midnight time. So it'll be like, because I'm actually have a listening party here in Tempe on the 18th.
Oh, that's what's up. Where your listening party gonna be at?
It's gonna be at the more than likely the 110 Barbershop.
110 Barbershop.
In Tempe there by the in like the block area.
Okay.
It's going to be, everybody that comes to that, obviously, you get to hear it firsthand, the whole project, both sides. We're going to be vibing. There'll be, food, drinks, pretty much the whole nine, pretty much. So it'll be a cool little turnout, hopefully. And then, after
gonna be
that,
real food, no gummy bears.
Yeah.
That's your section.
Yeah. It'll be something more than gummy bears. I mean, it'll probably be like some grill, some barbecue, something on the grill.
Nice.
Something happening on the grill. So, yeah.
I'll make sure to bring the gummy bears for you.
Yeah, bring some gummy bears.
It's a big old bag.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your favorite brand of gummy bears?
I mean, I don't even know what that, but it's Black Forest, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's the black bag, right?
Yeah, no, it's not a black bag.
It is.
Is it?
What is it? Because they have like those gummy worms.
I think, it
I
might be.
think
It might be a black
Forest.
bag. I think it's Black Forest. I think.
Okay.
Those are the best gummy bears.
You think so?
Okay.
I think the golden bag.
The Hasbro, that's
Is
all.
that what it is?
Hasbro.
Yeah.
Hasbro, yeah, those are
Yeah, I mean, those are good too.
Yeah.
As long as, honestly, any gummy bears besides like those little dollar store gummy bears, they hit. Anything besides those hit.
But the
Anything,
with the dollar store
I don't know.
gummy
They
bears?
just don't
Too
be
chewy?
right. Yeah, they just don't. There's something wrong with them. I had a pack that was too chewy, a pack that was too chalky. Like it was just, like, man, what is this gummy bear, man? So.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. So them is both two dope songs though. So that's a good intro to
Yeah, like I said,
and it's something good on the project.
Yeah, and it's something good because it's and it's gonna be different. Like I said, you're gonna get two whole different vibes.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna like I want people to be surprised when they hear the rap side and think the same artist that made these rap records is the same artist that made these love records, these R&B type records.
Yeah.
That's what I want. So. Like I said, I got split personalities. Like I said, I'm a Gemini.
True Gemini.
I'm just a true Gemini. I'm a walking version. Like I'm here.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. And so I put that in the music, So it's right there for you. Like I said, just get it, listen to it. It'll put you in a place. So.
Okay. So you have any shows coming up? Or is it just the release party or the listening party?
Just the release party right now. I don't have any shows at the moment lined up. But the way things have been going, that could change very soon, honestly.
Okay.
So who knows what's going to be coming down the line for me real soon.
That's what's up. So when you do get that stuff, you put that on your
yeah,
website?
It's all on the website. Like I said, everything Synco, everything you want to know related to me is on that website. I've literally centralized everything to there. So when anybody wants to know anything about, where can I find your music? Where can I find syncomusic.com? Syncomusic.com. So there's no ifs, ands, but syncomusic.com. Yeah, it's real simple.
Yeah, because there's so many platforms out now.
Yeah, it's just too many platforms. You got all these different mixtape platforms and all these different places, and then people don't know how to get it other than it being on Apple Music.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I have my music on iTunes, and I don't like the cut that they take.
Okay.
Like, when from your sales.
Yeah.
So, that's why I said I like to be able to, make what I should be making.
Yeah.
Off my music.
That's what's up.
So that's what I said. That's why we wanted to create that own platform, my own platform.
Yeah.
Cut out that middleman. And then when it's come time to, do talk big label deals and whatever, I got a lot more, negotiating power in my back pocket.
True.
Because I can show that, this is what I generated on my own platform.
That's true, man. That's a smart way to do it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So besides the music, because like I said, when you came in here, you was working the camera.
Yeah.
The chef around. So you do
Yeah,
like photography?
I
as
do.
well?
I do photography and videography as well.
Okay. So you
like
do your
I
own
said,
videos?
Yep, I do. I
What's up?
shoot a lot of my own videos, edit them, a lot of other people's videos. So I mean, I do a lot of work with the camera. Like I said, I mean, when I went to college in South Dakota State, that's what I studied, was broadcast journalism.
Okay.
So that's why I got my degree in, got a bachelor's in it. So I'm very, very good around the camera and editing softwares and whatnot and everything. So that's what I use to, keep myself out of a 9-to-5, really. That camera helps fund, a lot of the things outside of music for me, so that's the only way I can really put it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, let me think. There's something else I want to ask you about. Outside of the music. Okay, so recently, I don't know if you've been up on it or if you've been, handling your business with your project, but they just released the Double XL new freshman cover.
Who made it?
Shout out 21, man.
21 made it?
Shout out 21 and
It's an interesting list. It's catching a lot of criticism.
21.
Yeah, who made the list, man? I can't wait till I'm on
Who
that
else
list.
from Atlanta on that bitch, bro?
I hope some Double XL reps is listening today.
So let's see this class, yes, it's getting. Somebody said, like some of the criticism is catching that. They said a lot of the artists on there are all the same. That's what I've seen the most, the biggest criticism. A lot of people, just on Twitter and stuff. I was checking some of the comments and stuff, and people are like, it seems like it's all the same people now. Let's see what we got.
Oh, here go the cover right here. Okay.
Yeah, let me see. This is a classic back note.
I don't know how
21
Lil Yachty
Savage,
made it.
Lil Dicky, Anderson Paak, Lil Uzi Vert, Designer, G Herbo, Dave East, Denzel Curry, and the winner of the fan vote was Lil Yachty.
Interesting.
And I've seen that like 4 or 5 times, different tweets, like in a row, like it's the same people.
Well,
5 of these artists the
Said the
same.
winner of the
It
what?
seems like the winner of the winner of the fan vote was Lil Yachty.
Oh, for the best one on there?
Yeah.
Well, shoot, all I can say is congrats to those guys.
Yeah, they grinded. I've heard of about 5 of these artists.
Yeah. I've heard of a few of them. That's for sure. I mean, 21 Savage. I listen to him. I've heard him.
Okay.
He's dope. Who else is on there?
What's Anderson
Lil Uzi on there. Yeah, Uzi's on there. He's
What's
dope.
Anderson Paak?
Anderson Paak. I think I've heard that he I just heard Anderson Paak. Like I think he turns up his shows or something. Like his shows be lit. I think somebody told me.
Yeah, Lil Dicky is on there, and he was just at the Summer Jam up in the Bay Area. He's been moving. He on there for I know he did the one song about saving money. He did a thing with Young Thug.
Nah, yeah.
He's been popping
That was Fetty
everywhere.
Or no, Fetty Wap. That was
He
Fetty
did
Wap.
Fetty Wap,
Fetty
but
Wap.
Rich
That's what
Yeah,
Fetty Wap. Yeah,
Fetty
Fetty
Wap,
Wap.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's been popping up everywhere. So he on there. Pretty interesting. I gotta check out some of these other artists, but I haven't heard of a lot of them. So is that like one of your goals to get?
Yeah. That's definitely a goal of mine. Is to be a Double XL freshman.
That's what's up.
I think I'm worthy of a slot. Like I said, with my catalog of music, it's just a matter of time for everyone to hear it.
True.
Simple as that, and to get on that platform in that wave.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of time right now. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. So for you, do you have what's your top 5 of all time?
Top 5 of all time, like artists.
Artists, yeah.
Like I said, for me, like my top 5 artists would be. It's crazy, but like I said, it's not gonna be like your typical old rappers.
Okay.
For me, Wiz Khalifa was probably number 1.
Okay.
Wale is like a close second. Like he could easily be number 1 as well. I mean, you really want to put 2 asterisks by him, I guess.
Okay.
After that, it would be I like Kid Ink's songwriting. He's a real dope artist. He was heavily, and I was put onto him at a young point in his career.
Okay.
So it was like I was able to see like his career from like when he was pretty much where I'm right now,
Yeah.
and to where he is now.
See
You
the
know,
growth.
I seen the growth and whatnot. So that was very, it was very dope to see. Let's see who else. Man, like I said, there ain't too many other like of all time though.
Left on Gucci, Boosie, God.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even say that would be
Lil
my
Wayne.
like
You
be
was
my
talking about
favorite.
Lil
Yeah,
Wayne?
Lil Wayne. You can add Lil Wayne to the list.
Damn,
Definitely add
bro.
Wayne to the list. Add Wayne to the list.
No trappers.
I mean Gucci's cool, but I wouldn't like put him as like one of my favorite. I mean, he's dope.
No Jeezy, no.
I'm not even a big Jeezy
You
fan.
ain't grow up
Okay.
in the area too long.
Huh?
If you grew up in the area, you
That's what I'm saying. It is.
Because you
It
was
is.
born in 90, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I listened to a lot of Jeezy, but I mean, he wasn't. I mean, he's not. I don't know. He's not like one of my favorite artists. And then like Bootsy, to be honest with you, a lot of people so heavy on Bootsy. I mean, honestly, I don't really like his music. Like,
Really?
I'm not a Bootsy fan, not at all. I mean, that's just so. Everybody always thinks I'm weird for saying that. Like, I honestly half the
But
time,
if you say
half
you
the
don't
time,
like
half the
anybody,
time I
people
can't,
say you
half the
don't
time I
trap us,
can't understand him, like what he's saying.
Okay.
And like other half time, I just don't. I just don't like the way. I think it's his voice for real. Like I have
was
a hard
hard for
time.
me at first.
I have a
That's
hard
what
time
was hard
getting
for me at
past his
first.
voice.
Him and Webby, their voices was hard for me,
But
once I got past it, yeah. But yeah, because I mean,
But
you
no,
just
I
say
got
you
a
don't
lot-
like anybody, people
yeah.
gonna think you weird now. So
yeah, exactly. And then like I got a lot of my homies like Boosie. Hard. They always try to play him around me just to get me to eventually like bite on a record, you
Yeah.
know. And it's like, I mean, if I'm partying, you know, and you know we got some things going up, then every once in a while, okay, it might be cool to hear a Boosie record or something. But other than that, I'm never going to really,
you're not gonna search out. for
I'm not
Blues.
going to search for him.
Okay, so far we got Wiz, Wale, Kid Ink, and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you can add J. Cole to the list too.
J. Cole, okay.
Add J. Cole.
Okay. So that's your all-time, like overall.
Yeah, that's my all-time. That's my list.
So, okay, so with that, I'm going to do it's a game we do every now and again. I haven't done it in a while, called One Gotta Go. You ever play One Gotta Go?
One gotta go. Is it something like marry one, kill one, or? Marry one?
Kind of like that, but it's just one. You just
Yeah,
pick
okay.
it.
Yeah, I was like, okay. It sound like that's what
It's
we was
kind of
going
it's that
with.
same
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
deal.
okay.
So it's just one. So let me see. So I go with your top four then. So out of these five, I go with your top four. So One Gotta Go. So One Gotta Go, one never to be seen from, never heard from again.
Okay.
One of them. So Wiz, Wale, Kid Ink, and J. Cole. No. Wait. No. We're gonna go J. Cole, Wayne, Wale, and Wiz. One of those four. One gotta go.
One gotta go.
One gotta go. Never to be seen from. No more music. No nothing.
Ouch. Honestly, all right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna tell you my answer. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna say J. Cole.
What?
But I'm gonna tell you
hurt
why.
me.
I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why though. Look. I'm tripping. But listen, why though?
Kid Ink and
I would
Synco.
say J. Cole just because he already be so low key and just be like away from everything to where it's like you don't really see too much of J. Cole until his album comes out, until when he drops a project. But other than that, you really don't see too much of J. Cole or hear from him or hear about him. So it's like he's already kind of, he just be technically be gone. He takes himself, he removes himself from everything.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. So
So
he
you
already
would
be,
pick him
he's already be gone. Yeah, you don't really think about J. Cole until his project. I mean, 'cause you don't never see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have like half the social media accounts. Like I'm pretty sure he doesn't have I don't think he has Instagram or Twitter. One of the two. I think, or he has Instagram,
He got a Twitter, but he rarely on any of that. stuff.
That's what I'm saying. And he's rarely on anything.
Yeah.
He's already like out there, like away from everything. So I mean, that's kind of why I would choose that. It's not like I just want him to disappear, but
But out of those four.
But yeah,
Okay.
out of those
So you
four,
can-
I
you can
mean,
live without
he's
another
already.
J-
Yeah,
you can live without
huh?
another J. Cole record forever. Because that's essentially what you see. You could. possibly live without another J. Cole record. If he
Yeah, I could
retired
possibly
today.
live, man, because I feel like it's been a while since I heard like another J. Cole record. I mean, he's
Okay.
this dude. So I mean, you can go. I mean, I don't know. He just disappears for a while. Like,
He fades out. Yeah, he don't be all out. Yeah.
which is
He's
cool for
different.
him, but I mean,
It works for
I
him.
understand his like promotional tactic and everything he does, and his just lifestyle choice.
True.
For sure. He's a more reserved person.
Okay.
So I mean, like I said, it's all respect to my man. For real.
That's what's up, man. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take a break. We're going to play a little music. And then we're going to come back and get back into it. So y'all stay tuned in, man. Keep rocking with us. This is Let's Do Lunch right here on Support District Radio Network, Mind Radio Phoenix.
Hey, how many people you think be listening? You online? All online?
I'm going to have to get the numbers from the